Hello, hello, everyone. How are we doing today? How are we doing today? We're all doing good. I have to double check something. Give me a moment. I have to make sure that we are running. Are we running? It says we are. The screen ratio seems to be strangely smaller than what it should be. It's not a problem. We are starting a brand new fresh game of Scarlet Violet. So if you guys really like Scarlet Violet, then welcome. You're in the right place. The right place is here with me, of course. Nowhere else. Right, okay, right. Okay, everything's working. Nice. Nice to see, nice to hear, nice to have. We are bringing Meld back up. And bring this one up. Yes. There we go. Right. Okay. Cool. Cool. See me a second while I get myself in my chat windows open. Here. Right. Well, how are we doing? Nice. Okay. I'll try to pay attention to chat. But my screen's the wrong way round, so might not be super successful with keeping track of that. I want to kind of see if I'm right in the screen. Oh, you're running over some stuff. Let's move. There's not a lot of space here. All right. Anyway, sit back. All right, we're good. We're good. I have a male character on my other account, so I feel like I want to take a female one now. This one. It's my name. Do we need a capital letter? Here's the problem. We're going to be playing for a while, and our Joy-Cons. I need a second pair of Joy-Cons, don't I? Because we need Joy-Cons to be on charge while Joy-Cons are also not on charge. Being used. Change hairstyle. Let's try. Check it out. This is what's shortcut. Fade. I'll be honest. The faces are so flat and generic that, like, if you have a short haircut, I'm pretty sure like boy and girl haircuts are gonna be both on this list at the same time, right? And the faces are so flat and boring. There's no real difference between the boy's face and the girl's face. I'll be honest with you, not really. The hairstyle is really the only thing that actually makes a difference. Look. Maybe the eyelashes. Maybe the eyelashes are the only difference. That could be a boy. It makes no difference whatsoever. It's like your gender is literally decided by what hairstyle you pick. I'm just saying what I'm seeing, right? That's it. Saying what I'm seeing. I think the eyelashes are different on the different characters, right? Pompadour, cornrows, short crop, pixie cut, just messy, right? Bowl cut. It's like the worst haircut ever. Looks alright. Short dreads, asymmetric bob, tousled crop. Which one did I like most? I think there was like the not long. This one. Either that one or the first one. I actually kind of like the first one. Actually gives you an accessory. So you're slightly more interesting than you were in the other one, right? Okay, right, we're good. Confirm. I like that one. Yes. Do we get uniform options? I can't remember if we get uniform options or not. I'm hoping that my phones are within a position where I'll see them. Like pop up. with information. We also have my other Switch here. I'm not going to be playing both Switches at once, that's for sure. But I want my phone to be resting on my Switch, so I can see my chat window, hopefully. I should be able to see it pop up there. It's definitely easier to see than all the way over there. Anyway, guys. I am ready. I am ready. We have tricks to finding shiny Pokemon, so we could do a shiny run, but that would mean that we would have to try and torture ourselves again, a shiny starter. I don't think that's what anyone here wants to do. But I found 3 shinies before I even left the first... Hey Nab! What's happening? I actually should do... I actually set myself up to do a self-promo. And I haven't done it yet. Give me a second. While the game is doing the start. There is actually a way that we can just completely skip out of school. You can't actually 100% skip going to school. So we're probably better off getting it early, because it lets us progress through the game as we naturally go through there. But we did find a way. When we first played this, when we got Pokemon Scarlet, because I borrowed this one off my friend, the Pokemon Violet, borrowed it off my friend, and when we first played Pokemon Scarlet, we jumped over a cliff, which then let us bypass having to go to school. So, just being really cheeky, right? So I just drop in some self-promos. I don't really have that many places to drop self-promos. I don't know if, how you doing, Nab? How you doing? Hey, Moesha! How you doing, Moesha? It's okay, I get notifications anyway. Did you? How did you get the notification? Oh, by subscribing to my YouTube channel, I guess. You got a YouTube one? I guess. That's fair, that's fine. If you think there's anywhere or anyone who would enjoy watching us play Scarlet Violet, could you just copy my my link and drop it into their share thing if you're okay with that? Your Twitch? Oh, either way, yeah, you got one of them. That's fair. Moesha, how are you doing today? How you doing? Hello. What starter should we go with? I went with the crocodile last time. I think we should probably pick one of the other ones. It's time for you two to dive into the world of Pokemon. Not that you haven't been doing it for the last 30 years. Right? There's going to be a lot of talking, and you have to do all the classes if you want to pass the exams. So you actually have to go to school in this game. I'm not sure that they really thought this through, because you have to actually take part in the lessons and then do exams afterwards. And it's like, why would I want to do this? That's the reason why I just didn't bother going to school in the first place. But then you're not even allowed to take on the gyms, so I had to go to school eventually. It was only about 200 hours into my adventure. I was like, oh, I'm at school. Oh, I'm your rival. I'm going to fight you. I've got a level 10 Pokemon. What have you got? A bunch of level 100s. So are you sure you want to fight me? Paldea is a sprawling region bursting with lush nature and magnificent landscapes. So long to get the game, like 2 days of playing CS. All the texts. So to get the game. So long to get the game, the end of the game, like 2 days of playing. Yeah, it does. There's like a lot of that stuff in there, isn't there? It's also, of course, home to a mysterious creatures known as Pokemon. They reside here. This should be Nab. This looks like you, Nab. It's old Nab. Old Man Nabbington, that's his name, and he speaks like with a very posh voice. I'm Old Man Nabbington, and you will do what I say, because I am the principal of this school, and this school owns the entire island, all of the cities and everything, owned by the school, of course, school property. And you will face detention if you do anything that we don't want you to do. Right, they reside here in great numbers, in fact. He has a bunch of Premier Balls on his belt. But this thing does not deserve a Premier Ball. Stupid poor me. How dare you. Pokemon can be found living all over, in the seas, in the skies, even in our cities and towns. It's funny how you would say seas and skies, considering the next one is called Winds and Waves. Maybe it was foreshadowing. We humans coexist with Pokemon as we both help one another to live and thrive. Yuva Academy is here to help you learn even more about these precious partners. There's Arven. I saw Arven there. Point does not deserve that. Get out of here, poor me. Are all these students licking this salt block? Like, hey guys, you're doing salt block? You're doing salt block today? My mum packed my lunch for me. It's a block of salt. Within our halls, people from all regions gather to study together. And as Pokemon trainers, they have their Pokemon do battle growing alongside them. While our robust curriculum of coursework helps the students draw forth their fullest potential, it is within these halls that you will find your friends, your Pokemon. Why did you skip this? I don't have time to read it. Facility stuff. No! No! Why did it all of a sudden auto skip? I don't have time to read it. What's it? Why is it doing this to me? Come on. I was trying to read it. My Rhydon and Co-Rhydon don't have the ability to fly or jump or swim until you get certain gym badges, right? You know what I always do? I always get right to the end of the game. The game said speed up. Hurry up, dude. We don't have all day. Yeah, you're right. I just fell asleep. I was like, you know what? Can't be asked anymore. Chatot. I really wanted a shiny Rotom. I actually have my Sword and Shield. I believe I was trying to get a 6 IV Doublade. Not Doublade, like Aegislash. But obviously Honedge to start off with on my Sword and Shield game. The last I remember, but when I logged into it today, I actually eventually I got one. So I'm trying to get a breeding pair so I can guarantee 6-star IVs. That'd be great. Those are Squawkabillas. Yeah, those are Squawkabillies. Did I not say Squawkabillies? I then randomly thought that you weren't saying Squawkabilly for some reason. Yo, this girl, like school uniform being shorts and t-shirt, man, I'm in. I'm shorts and t-shirt all day. Oh, she's looking. It looks like her mouth is open and her teeth are showing from that angle then, randomly. Why can't we go through the wall with with the camera? Wait, why does her house does not have a wall here? What's that all about? It's a Squavet plush made of care using nice soft material. Are we gonna try Hunter Shiny right at the start? What do you reckon, Kate? What do you reckon, guys? You said, did I say Chatot? I mean, it's easier to say. If I can, you'll join me? Do you mean like fight the wild Pokemon? Very own wardrobe adorned with Pokemon stickers. I don't really want to, you know what? Oh look, I love that they always advertise the latest station in the games. This one's got a bigger screen. I've got the new Nintendo. Should be a Switch 2 now. They should have updated it. They should have updated it. And then she'd be like flexing on me, like, I got a Switch too. What do you have? You got an old Switch? What are we after? Little squirrel. Why would you have a squirrel? Why would you have this thing? With their insatiable hunger. It's gonna be so expensive. Such a stupid pet. Mucha. Mucha. I got the shiny bangle on my other game, so I think I did finish the Pokedex. But I usually get right to the end point of the game, do like the Pokemon League, and then never play the end game stuff. So I never really explored. Oh, already in your uniform and everything. Well, it's your first day at your new school after all. I'm so excited for you. Still, you might want to cool your engines before you go racing out the door. The school contacted me and said that you're supposed to wait here a little while longer. Though their words, not mine. The school's like calling my mum and being like, she can stay home. You know? We don't need her in. Yeah, I mean, like, she can just show up next month. Just, yeah, make sure that she shows up at least within the next month. That's it. Click. Apparently there's something very important for the first day, and it still hasn't arrived. Ding dong. Maybe there's a very thing we're waiting for. Carly, get the door, would ya? Honestly, didn't think we'd get that many people coming in to watch this early, so I just already named the character. Could have waited. Could have waited and seen if anyone wanted to name them. This room is just being used for storage. You don't need to go in there. I thought that was the front door. I don't know why. It feels like a front door. Do forgive the intrusion. Ah, it's Mr. Nabbington. You are Miss Carly, yes? On behalf of the Academy, I must apologize for the late arrival of your enrollment documents. Ah, and also for my delay in introducing myself. I am the director of the Uva Academy. I'm terrible at reading. You guys will understand the plight that I have. I'm not actually terrible at reading. I'm terrible at saying it out loud while I'm reading it. You may call me Mr. Nabbington. We've renamed him. The director? And you came in person to help my daughter with her first day? Well, I am responsible for the entire academy, including any failures on its part. So, are you calling me a failure? What? Come on, dude. UTS official now? It's official now. So here at last are the enrollment documents that should have already been delivered to you. Oh, it comes in a nice handy bag. Goodness, you really needn't have. Since you've come all this way, can you at least offer you a... why is she's taking the piss out of him now. She's like, I can adopt that accent too. Would you like a cup of tea? I know Nab loves tea. Definitely. Mr. Nabbington is definitely wanting some tea. Ah, no need to trouble yourself. Carly, I've got a thing or two to discuss with the director here. Why don't you head back to your room and finish getting ready for school? You'll need your bag and your hat. I'm not wearing a hat. You can... No, it's not happening. Now, Mr. Nabbington, you simply must join us for a cuppa. This way. Well, how can I refuse such a kind offer? Gave me the dirtiest look out of the corner of his eye. Hey Sarah, how you doing? How long we gonna sit here for? We're going to read the things that people say. I mean, at the least. I mean, I'm a very, 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 very slow player. I'll spend ages. I'm not going to do what I usually do. What I usually do is level all my Pokemon up until they're maxed evolution before I even move out of the area. So I'll catch everything in an area and then stay in that area until they're all maxed out. Not like level 100, but fully evolved. And then I'll move on to the next area. So I'm not going to torture you guys with that one. We did that in the first playthrough. But, yes. If that's not the... If you want me to be quick, I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. It never happens on any game. So, I just can't be fast. I'm warm. For sure. I'm not tired, but I am warm. Press X over the menu, save with the plus button, I think. It's the same way Sword and Shield works, I think. So it should be good. Can we take the hat off? Huh? I feel like we might buy the DLC as well. I don't know if the DLC will then let you play it on both games, or if you have to buy it twice if you want to play it on both games, but hopefully, when we get to the end, send to boxes manual. Choose to have Pokemon automatically sent to your boxes. Yeah, automatic. If I catch too many, it won't be like, do you want to send it to the box? Right. Do we have BAM? They used to have BAM speed. It's just like, BAM! We're going to torture you now. BAM! Skip move learning? No, I don't want to skip move learning. Sorry, I'm just checking. Autosaves are on. Show nicknames. Skip cutscenes, no. Don't want to show nicknames. Control rumble can be off. I don't want to waste any battery if I can. I don't think there's too much... Yeah, there's not too much sound in this game. Might as well keep the music on. Confirm. Yes. I don't think there's a way of taking our hat off. I have to find a different accessory to wear instead. Alright, I'm off. You have to buy it twice. But your mum better not go in there. But your mum's room better not go in there. It's the front door then. Let's buy here. Haha. You're not quite ready to go. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, just look at you. All ready for your big first day? Yes. The uniform of our storied academy suits you quite well indeed. Oh, gracious. How very careless of me. I had entirely forgotten that I've something else for you, Miss Carly. A most important thing. But your living room is hardly the place for it. Would you care to follow me outside? It has a starter Pokemon, I think. Where did... Though realistically, I'm probably gonna look more like AZ. Oh yeah, AZ's definitely you as well, but I don't think AZ's in this game. AZ's in Legends ZA, right? I wonder what this important thing might be. Let's follow the director out and see what's happening. I thought if you bought the DLC that it would be on your console and not on the game specifically. So then it should apply to both, but I guess. Of course, why would they let you play it on as many games as you want on your console? It should be linked to your console. And then, it, you know, you won't have to buy it multiple times. Right then, dear Pokemon. Time to come out of your Pokeballs. Hey. I'd prefer Premier Balls to Pokeballs. They got a worse catch rate. Do we want the cat or do we want the duck? I thought we had Rillaboom. I thought Rillaboom was in this one. Because, like, the crocodile likes to sing and the cat is a dancer. I should know that it's a duck and not Rillaboom instead of the cat because, you know, we've got all of the stuff. Yeah, it's a cat. Yeah, it's not the Rillaboom. Is the Rillaboom in the last one, right? We provide each student entering the academy a Pokemon of their own. I'll ask you to choose which among these three you'd like to have as your partner. Sprigatito, the grass cat Pokemon. You want us to take the cat? Sprr. Fuecoco, the fire croc Pokemon. He likes to sing. He's the singer. The Quackravels like the dancer, right? And then the cat is probably also a dancer. But they had like Pokemon that liked playing instruments in the previous game. So they had Rillaboom, which was on the drums, and they had a Cinderace, and they had Greninja. I mean, the Rillaboom played the drums, and Quaxley, the duckling Pokemon. Pomp. Wank. That's the sound we'd make if we take the duck. Like Gunter. We'll make the Gunter noise. They're all very good company. Why? They usually refuse to even leave my side. What's this? So it turns out they're more interested in you, Miss Carly, than familiar old me. I do wish I could stay and see which one you'll choose, but I must be off to my next home visit. I'll be home just over there. Take your time with your decision and come find me once your mind is made up. What happens to the other two? They just fly off. Now, if you'll excuse me until next time we meet. Ah. Does everyone want the cat? The cat's a magician. Oh, okay, fair enough. What's a mannerly fellow that director of yours is? These three are all lovely, but you need to choose one, right? Not an easy task. Why not take this opportunity to walk about with these little ones and get to know them? I'm sure they'll have lots to teach you. Oh, but before you go, I got you a little something to celebrate your big day. Take it with you, and if you're going on your own. Running shoes. No, it's a Rotom phone. Okay, right. Not running shoes. It used to be running shoes, and then it became a phone. It's a brand new phone. According to the instructions, you can check the map app by pressing the Y button. It'll help keep you from getting lost, so take good care of your new gadget, okay? Now, off you go, have fun. To the house down the way. Can we just pet everyone? Can we pet you? Can I pet the dog? And the duck. Let's sit on the duck's head. Okay, fair. The duck's traumatized. Can we run yet? Oh no! No, we can't. Wait, there's a... Shut up. There's an outbreak. It's an outbreak of firebirds. I love the firebird. It must be said. Is there an outbreak here already? How do we run? I don't whistle. What's a run button? Wait. Oh, there's a look around button. Okay. Cool. I found an item. Pokeball? Wait, I can catch my own starter Pokemon. I don't need your starter Pokemon. I can find my own. You can wait? I'm not sure what the... Can we walk around together? I'm not sure what the multiplayer functions are, other than, like, doing the battle arenas. Or the, potion. The, you know... Oh god, you know what I mean, right? The dens. The Terra dens. For the Terra Pokemon. I don't know what else there is that we can do multiplayer. Can we actually walk around together? Antidote. Why does it say walk? Seriously. Oh, I like that. I like the long view instead. I prefer this one. So there's a trick to finding shinies. In my first run, it didn't do that. It will be fun. You can find... Is there a way of trolling me? I don't know what people could possibly do to troll you. I like that you could see the Pokemon in the new model. Oh, all we gotta do is leave our, like, house area. This is Capapoko. It's not much, just a little pinch of community, but it's home. Ah, nice. Where do we go? The power of science! It's amazing! If you connect with friends, you can head out on adventures together. Up to 4 of you at a time. Oh, this guy's spoiling it. This guy's confirming. Multiplayer is a thing. Pokeball. Question is, can you... Are the shinies locked? Are the starter Pokemon locked on this one? As being, like, shiny locked? I don't see any people doing, like, Scarlet Violet shiny only runs. So, I would assume you can't get a shiny starter. Because in Sword and Shield, they put them on shiny lock. I guess so people don't spend hours just trying to get a shiny starter. If you had the DLC, you can. Is a lot. I don't have the DLC at the moment, though. Are you 3D's trainers? Not quite, Miss Carly has yet to make her choice, you see. It'd be cool if you could see them as, like, shiny right now. if they were able to come as shiny. Halfway Coco wanted the fruit that he just burned to a crisp. The Quaxley told him off. Buenas. We have met. We haven't met, have we? Sorry. I must say, it wasn't expecting to see you here quite so soon. Hang on, Director. Is this who I think it is? Yes. This is the very Academy's newest student, Miss Carly. She will be attending as of today. So you're the kid who moved in up the road. I've been dying to find out more about you. I'm Nimona. Normally I live in the school dorms, but home is here. What'd you say, new neighbor? Want to be friends? No. I'm pretty sure if you say no, it just says, oh, go on. You're like, until you say yes. Right? No. I don't need friends. What's wrong? Did I scare you off? Maybe I come on a little strong. Miss Nimona is president of our student council and a champion-ranked trainer in her own right. I said no. Absolutely love Pokemon battling. In fact, we should have a battle right now, you and me. See, that's why we're not friends. You're pushy. Easy now, you two will be in the same class and you'll have plenty of time to battle later. And get to know one another better, of course. We're going to be neighbours and classmates. Nice. We'll be able to battle all we want. On that note, Miss Carly, have you decided which of these Pokemon you would like to be your first partner? Yes, we are going to go with the Meow Meow. Mink. Sprr. That's Sprigatito, the grass Pokemon. It can be used in plant powers to soak up whatever water you throw at it. Would you like to go with our good grass-type Pokemon Sprigatito here? Yes. Sprrr. You choose Sprigatito! Would I like to name it? Does someone want to name the little kitty? Obviously, not an obscenity, but Sarah, you want to name the kitty? I will take name suggestions. Name grass with 3 S's. Sapphire. That's a different game. Its name starts with an S. We'll let Sarah have this one. No favourites, but Sarah's been a friend of the channel for a while, so we'll let her get the starter, and then we will name the first. We will get a shiny at some point, so we'll name the first shiny after. Do you guys want the Pokemon named after you, or do you want to come up with names if I give you the option? What would you rather? What? Redeem name? Nah, that's a bit late. Genevieve. Genevieve. We will add Genevieve to the list. We will do it. I forgot that there was a name redeem thing. Where am I? I'm trying to look at how we spell this. Sapphire. Is that it? That's how it's written. There we go. You was behind? Oh, Nab, you fell behind. We will find a shiny for Nab, and we will name it Genevieve. We'll give Moesha. If Moesha's still here when we find our first shiny, she can get the first shiny. I say she. Moesha is, from my belief, there was a show back in the day called Moesha. It was about a girl, so I feel like it's a girl's name. So there we go. You are a girl, whether you like it or not. Sprigatito seems to have taken quite a liking to you, Miss Carly. This is your first Pokemon, yes? Please raise it with love and care. And of course, be sure to keep it tucked safely inside a Pokeball. Yeah, get my balls! Carly, I can't believe you actually chose Sprigatito. Because we're friends, I'm gonna pick the one you're weak against. Ha! I mean, like, way to make a perfect choice for you. You two make such a good combo. She's gaslighting us. Can I choose one of the Pokemon too, Director Clavel? Why does she not already have one? She's like student president. She doesn't have a Pokemon yet. Oh, but did you not receive a Pokemon when you entered the academy, Miss Nimona? Not back then, no. I had other Pokemon I was focused on raising at the time. Oh, she never got a starter Pokemon. Okay, fine. I guess. But now I want to raise a new Pokemon alongside Carly while she raises her own new partner too. Indeed, a rather splendid idea. If you wish to raise one of these Pokemon on equal footing with Miss Carly here, I shall be more than happy to allow it. Yes! I need to find where my controller thing is, so I don't have to hold both of these separate, but having them both separate is kind of fun. Since Carly chose... I'm holding them together though, so... chose Sprigatito, I'll go for this one. Oh, she went for the weak one? Oh, she's... Wait, the rival normally takes the one you're stronger, that you're weak against, right? So if you pick Squirtle, he picks Bulbasaur. If you take Charmander, he takes Squirtle. Is that not how it works normally? Because it's supposed to be a challenge. And she picks the one that's weak to me. She's kind of dumb. Welcome to the team. Pump pump. Alright then. Now that we've chosen our Pokemon, we have to battle. I'll be waiting for you down on the beach. Come join me when you're ready. Alright. She got scary all of a sudden. As you may have noticed, Miss Nimona is a tad overly fond of Pokemon battling, and I do hope that you'll join her for a battle. It will help you get to know your Pokemon as well. I'm going to go level it up 10 levels. Then I'll go see it. So, yeah, see you in a minute. What? That's not vain. Come on, dude. Don't be like that. I was going to go get 10 levels on it. So I could win easy. And then it'd be her own fault for not leveling up. While I was leveling up, you know? A potion might be helpful. I need a revive. Actually, I've only got one Pokemon and the revive's not going to do me much good. There's a fairly fast method for finding shinies in this game, so we should be able to get you guys shinies. We'll try, if you guys want, we'll try to do like a shiny only run, but it's up to you guys. What do you want? My usual thing, like if we were playing Ruby Sapphire, because that's like my favorite one, like Gen 3. If we were playing Ruby Sapphire, I would basically be able to get a level 100 Pokemon before we even do the first gym. Because it's like too easy in that game to do it. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those things. And that's probably what I would do if we was to play another game. If we were to play like Ruby Sapphire again. I might do, although I think it's probably updated to the new drop rates, I might do Alpha Omega, right? Was Alpha Omega for the Switch? If Alpha Omega's for the Switch, I might do that. Me pick? I wouldn't mind doing a shiny only run, because that means that we gotta spend a little bit of time, and usually I spend a lot of time trying to find shinies anyway. Do we just do like one shiny per route? Or we can come up with some sort of like game plan or rules. Because like I said, I'll show you guys the method for finding easy shinies. You just gotta be able to spot them from a distance. I got a fairly large screen. If I was sat downstairs, I'd have like a 80-inch screen to look at. You'd definitely see shiny Pokemon from a distance on that one. What is the new streaming time? This is Anarchy. The new streaming time is 2:30 p.m.-ish. It's about 2:30 p.m.-ish in the UK. Just because we got... I don't have a... I need to go grab my other charger. Give me a second. Or my phone is going to die. 2 seconds, guys. I've been trying to get a shiny starter on my Pokemon Sun and Moon for... Well, it's since I moved into this new house like 2 years ago. So we've literally spent 2 years reloading our game. It's not even on the table. That tells you how unprepared I am for this. We've spent 2 years trying to like upgrade or grab a shiny starter. I've just never been able to get a shiny starter. Sun and Moon, they use seed values. I don't know Ruby and Sapphire, like Ruby and Sapphire. No, everything I've watched just says that you can just reset the game, and it should work fine. Like that, it's not like there's something to do with like frames or something in one of the old ones. So if like you can get the right frame with the right like trainer number and you'll always get a shiny, but I don't think that applies to everything I've watched about trying to get a starter. Is just like reset the game, wait until the end of the 3.5 minute cutscene and see if you get a shiny. That's all they say. They don't say anything else. But if it's seed values, it is frames. If you want to look it up and check it out, like from what I've seen, no one's mentioned any of that stuff. They just say watch the 3.5 minute cutscene, see if you got a shiny, reset. That's all they say. So anyone can be a Pokemon trainer as long as you have a Pokemon by their side. And it's our duty as trainers to help our Pokemon grow stronger through battle, forced battle. So they are ready to battle me. So they are ready. No. So You ready to battle me, Carly? Yeah, go for it. Go for it. I didn't even check the stats of my Pokemon to see if they were any good. I'm pretty sure all the starters are like guaranteed like specific IVs and stuff. So they all basically have the same growth potential. Perfecto. So I'm so excited for this battle. I think I'll use Miss Nimona. I trust you remember that Miss Carly is wholly inexperienced in Pokemon battling. Hey, whoops. Good call, director. I was about to send out one of my usual partners right off the bat. I guess I'll take this chance to try my new buddy instead. My friend wanted me to go over and hang out today, and they want me to go over tomorrow as well. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to stream, but it was a bit late, and like the 2 o'clock was like roughly the time they wanted me to go over to theirs anyway. So I've been out for most of the day, and then there we go. My friend who wanted me to go visit him today. So it's kind of like I'm gonna stream all night now until I go out to my friend's house tomorrow, if he still wants me to go there. But if he doesn't, we'll probably just keep playing this for the next 24 hours. We are your real friends here, says Pokeballs. Come on, Carly, let's have us a fair, fruitful battle, she says. Not fair, fruitful. Ha ha! You are challenged by the Pokemon trainer Nimona. Go! Coaxley. We don't actually have a move that they're weak against at the moment, so it's kind of fair. I know this is your first Pokemon battle, so let's just have fun. Oh wait, no. We do have an ability they're weak against. Bonk. It's extremely unfair. You must have studied up. Smart move. Grass is strong against water. Why did you pick it? It's a terrible choice. It's not very effective. Leafage. Bang. See ya. Bye, duck. Yes. Fainted. You kidnapped me. Better not lose or else I'm judging you. I don't think we can actually lose this one. It gives you a move they're weak against. Wow, not bad, neighbor. And she gives me money. Man, I stole her pocket money as well. We beat her up and then we steal her pocket money? I feel like, wait, we're at school. Are we going to beat up the kids and steal their money? Are we the bullies? Are we the bullies in this game? If they challenge us, are we still the bully? That's the question. Look at you, winning your first battle ever. You've got even more potential than I thought. You've got even more potential than I... Oh, it just moved another line. You're gonna be the strong trainer for sure. But now, I want to try a different strategy. Let's go again. Just one more battle. Miss Carly and her Sprigatito are surely weary already from the last battle. Ah, sorry. Oh no, that's Nimona now. They just... She's taking a make out of him. I got kind of carried up. Caught up in all the excitement. I'm really sorry, Carly. Same to your Sprigatito too. Let's battle again soon. Oh, definitely. We'll definitely battle more. You two seem to be becoming fast friends. I thought... Though, there's a Moth. There's a Muffin. We have our own Pokemon in the room. Gonna have to catch it. Though you've only just met. Go away, Muffin. No. It's somewhere around here. I slapped it. I used double slap. Now it's unconscious. Can I count on you to take your new schoolmate here under your wing, Miss Nimona? I'm sure she can learn a great deal from a champion-ranked trainer such as yourself. You bet, sir! Oh, that reminds me. Since you're new to training Pokemon, there's an app that definitely needs. You have a smartphone, right? Let me see it for a second. Pokemon app was added to your phone. Pokedex will automatically register any Pokemon you catch. Oh, I skipped one. It's super handy app. Our hometown teacher, Mr. Jacques, actually made it himself. If the Pokedex has a Rotom in it, do I own a Rotom now? Do I not start with a Rotom? I mean, I wouldn't say no to starting with a Rotom. Back in my day, we used ordinary paper and handwritten notes to compile our Pokedexes. Handwritten notes... Oh, no. Why is it not just giving me the new lines? It's quite the age we live in now. Oof. Filling out the Pokedex by hand? I can't even imagine how much work that would take. Oh, I suppose you can't. Yet, no matter how much the times may change, the wonder of meeting new Pokemon never does. That is a truly timeless pleasure. And the more Pokemon that you encounter, the more you'll find yourself growing and changing. I hope you will both work hard towards the goal and completing your own Pokedexes. Now, Mr. Mona, I do still have a few matters to discuss with your parents. Could I depend on you to see Miss Carly to the academy? You would be doing me quite the favour. Of course, leave it to me. Then I leave her in your capable hands. Alright, little one, it's time for you and I were on our way. Maybe I also make a little more time to work on my own Pokedex, along with all my battling. Alright! Speaking of Pokedexes, Carly, you've probably never caught a wild Pokemon, right? I'll show you the ropes before I take you to the academy. Come with me. See ya. Where'd she go? Can't even see you anymore. Right. Huh? There's a exclamation point up ahead. Are we... This is kind of the angle I'd prefer to see at. Oh, there's a Dratini. Who's that Pokemon? It's Dratini. Right. Oh, Mom. So embarrassing. Get out of here. Oh, Carly. I hear that Nimona here will be taking you to school. Good luck getting me to school, that's for sure. That's right, ma'am. Leave it to me. So you've already managed to make a friend? Yes, against my will. Please help me. Send help, Mum. And I read about all the wonderful teachers you'll have looking after you at the school. Plus, so many handy facilities you can use as much as you like. I just got distracted by this rock that's just past where my mum's standing. It's got this like line on it that shows that it was like two halves of a rock put together. It just distracted me so hard from what I was actually doing. Add in your new friend Nimona, and it sounds like your school life is shaping up to be fantastic. Now you'll be staying in school dorms, so I want you to promise me you'll eat proper meals. Here's a bit of spending money to start off with. I also packed a lunch for you for your first day. Sandwiches for Mum. Ah, it's in my key items. A sandwich. A dish made by sandwiching vegetables, meat or other ingredients between two pieces of bread. It makes a fantastic meal when out on a picnic. Oh, and maybe you'd better take these too. 5 potions. Use them on your precious little partners, and yours should get hurt in battle. I know every day in your new life is going to be full of excitement experiences far from home. Just try to savor them, all the good times and the hard times too. Imagine living in this world. Like, you have a kid, and then, like, your kid's, like, 10 years old, and you're like, see ya. Go off on an adventure, child. I do not want to see you again. You know your bed is always ready for you. Oh, alright then. You two had better be off, I suppose. Take care on your way to school. In, like, every single Pokemon game, you're an only child. Right? Every single game, you're an only child. And, like, would it be interesting to have a game where, like, you have two separate characters? Like, they're, like, brother and sister? And, like, maybe you can, like, take them to different places? Like, simultaneously and jump back and forth between them? Go fudge off and have some mum things to do, yes. There's a cute Mr. Mime down there. Your mum's so nice, Carly. Oh, but I was going to teach you how to catch a wild Pokemon. Come, vamos! I can only catch shiny Pokemon, so she's going to force me to catch something that's not shiny. How dare you. It's not letting me move. Let me move. Follow Nimona. I don't think she forces you to catch one. It's just like an example video, like Old Man in the original game teaches you to catch a Weedle by catching a Weedle. Alright, this here is Poco Path. I'd be like, there's a shiny Lechonk in the video. It's a path that leads to adventure for you and me. Out here, things are different than in town, and you're gonna see wild Pokemon out and about. They'll be on the path and in the grass and such. That a pig! Get too close to one and you'll have to battle, but you've got Sprigatito for that, right? And if you want to try catch a Pokemon, you gotta use a good old Pokeball. I've got tons, have a few. Oh, thanks. 5! Stingy. You got tons and I can only have 5. What do you mean? Pretty sure because first only child was because Professor Oak did your dad in. He was after your mum there, Sergeant. Why he sent you to complete the Pokedex. Just leave me out of the way. Realistically, if you watch the animated show, like, your mum does spend a lot of time with Professor Oak. And with that Mr. Mime, that shady Mr. Mime guy. You put the Pokeballs in your bag. It's a bug. Oink. Ooh, what luck. Time for us to learn by doing. Try battling the Lechonk. I tried for so long to get a shiny Lechonk and just never showed up in a previous playthrough. Try throwing a ball. Or just beat it up. I'm gonna just beat it up. Get out of here, you stupid pig. Yeah, I'm strong. I'm a strong cat. Die, pig! Bacon's back on the menu, guys. Nice. Defeating Pokemon in battle will help Sprigatito grow and get stronger. But she doesn't run up to me and be like, no, I told you to catch one. And then make you fight another one. And you can just stay here beating them up and never go anywhere. And she's like, no, you will catch a Pokemon. Catch it. Next time, try throwing a Pokeball when the Pokemon's right on the tip of being defeated. You'll have a decent chance to catch it then. Anyway, have some more Pokeballs just in case. Not every catch works out. Oh, 10. Oh, I'm less stingy now. Thank you. I don't want to use Pokeballs. I want to use all, like, premium balls. So I got to go to the first shop and get a premium ball first. You put a Pokeballs in your bag. Can we just buy Premier Balls on this one? Eat the pig! It's sus. Maybe it is. weaken the Pokemon and then throw the Pokeball. Remember, you'll be fine. Now go battle those wild Pokemon and catch some of them. Can we buy premium? I feel like we can buy Premier Balls in this one, right? Let's meet back at the lighthouse over there. We can see our school from the top. Do I want to speed through? We're all experts at Pokemon, right? We don't need... Can I get to a shop and buy some Premier Balls? We caught 3 red spiders at the start of our last game. But the first shiny we came across was a Skiploom, and it was actually flying up in the sky. It's very, 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 very surprised that we even caught it, to be honest with you. But yes, had to knock it out of the sky first. Crazy, but it is what it is. Sorry about the camera. It's kind of a bit tricky to aim it accurately. What's this? There's a little bug. Oh, yeah, sometimes the wild Pokemon like you when they follow you around, don't they? That's a thing. I remember that. Can I go up here? I can. It's an item. My one on the land. Well, we'll have to buy... We'll just have to buy 10... We'll have to buy 10 Pokeballs then to get our Premier Ball. But I want to show you guys how we get a shiny, an easy shiny. What you do is you leave an area like this. Okay, it'll despawn all the Pokemon. Maybe it's a bit further. When does it maybe it doesn't despawn the Pokemon at that section. Why are they following me all the way to my house? You guys are supposed to despawn. Leave me alone, spiders! Why are the spiders chasing me? Alright, they don't despawn, but you move into like a town, they despawn, and then you move out of the town, and it respawns Pokemon right there in front of you. And so you can see, you can look around and see if there's a shiny, and then you just step backwards to despawn them again, and then respawn them. And just keep doing that until you get a shiny. It's the easiest way to do it. No flying Skiploom. Oh no. A revive, yes. That's what we need. Oh wait. Nope, it's not green. We saw it floating above us. A potion? Need to find a point where we can despawn them so we can find them, but I want Premier Balls. I want to catch all Pokemon in Premier Balls. A Pechaberry. Nice. You got a shiny Hoppip? Yeah. Oh, is it Jumploon? Did I say Jumploon? A Hoppip, yeah, that's what I got. That was the first one. Hey Carly, you get the hang of how to catch Pokemon, okay? Let me see. So far you've caught... Oh, that's the my Rhydon? Co-Rhydon? Which one? Which one we get in this one? Whoa, what was that? We get Co-Rhydon in this one, right? Goo! I've never heard that kind of cry before. Could it be a strong Pokemon or something? I say we find whatever made that cry. Let's take a look around, Carly. Be careful with those kind unsafe caves not far from here. So steer clear. You know the Rotom phone can help keep you safe, but watch your step in those cliffs anyway. Alright. I guess. There's more items to find though. What do you mean? An ether. Recharging our SP if we need it. Our PP, sorry. Getting our PP up. It's not quite a PP up, but it replenishes your PP when it runs out. Right, let's go. Ether. There's a yellow special. I think it's a TM. I think the yellow ones are TMs. There's a Starly around here. So not Starly, but there's There's a bird. It's close by. It's not letting me go find it though. Are we going down this way? Might be going down this way. It's co-ride-on. You said my ride-on? That is co-ride-on. It's getting beaten up. And these are fire types, so we need to watch out. We're weak against these guys. Grr. Bow. Bow wow. Their bow wow was kind of funny written, so just made me chuckle. It's funny. Oh no, it says saying that you're not free tomorrow. Noise. Yippee! I read that as yippee. That's not what they're saying. They're going yip yip yip. Like dogs go yip. And the dogs run away going yippee! Grr. A mysterious Pokemon seems to be too weak to move. Throw a Pokeball at it. Maybe you can give it something to help perk it up. I have a sandwich. Read it a story. Here, have a sandwich. Gee. Nom nom nom. Oh, the fully recharged, haha. Some bread. Yes. Some poker bread. Yes. Nope, it's off. All right. Bread equals friend. Oh, I can see you randomly all of a sudden again. I think there was a twinkle. I thought we could see a twinkle behind this tree, which is why I tried to bypass not getting too close to this thing to start off with. Nope. It's just this, like the different colours in the sand I see. So it's giving me the impression there's a twinkle of like a random item. Alright. Fair. What do you want to do? Inlet Grotto. What's that? Oh, it's just a rock. Okay. Right, so there's a reason to come back here and dive down underneath the water here and check out later, but obviously right now we're not able to really explore properly like that, so we'll have to come back later. Oi, Kali! Here you are, Carly. You okay? You're not hurt, right? I'm fine. Thank goodness. I was very worried. If you'd gone hurt because I said we shouldn't go looking for whatever made that cry. No, never mind that. Right now, we've got to focus on getting you back up here. You just gotta find some way to climb out of there. If I can get close enough, I'll try pulling you up with one of my Pokemon's moves. Yeah, grab this. Hey, what's that Pokemon with you? Kind of seems like he's waiting for you. Does it work for you? The words were like going by quickly, so I didn't see what I actually even picked up. Look. Whoa, that was amazing! Pokemon might be the strongest mine. There's a Gumshoe. Oh, look at this guy. It's Houndoom. A Pokeball! A potion? Get out of here, stupid weasels. Oh, Diglett! Diggly dig! What the hell's going on with my character? She's having a fit. What? Why are we stuck? We're not allowed to go into this corner. Hey Pokemon, how you doing? Let's move downwards, look. It doesn't want us to go exploring yet. It's like, no, no exploring for you. 2 Pokeballs. There's plenty of reason to come back and explore this place later. It's looking good. Oh no! A horde! Bork. Oh, there we go. That dealt with them. Fair dues. It's like stopping and turning and looking back. Okay. I don't have enough time to read the words. Said something. She said something. I wasn't paying attention. So you gonna move, dude? You gonna move? No? They're stuck behind this guy. I wonder what the move was. Man, I want a something Pokemon. Why are these weird hitboxes everywhere? Carly, look out, something's coming. Behind you, it's behind you. Oh, this is a big fire type Pokemon. Why did I pick the grass one? Doom! Sprigatito! No, watch out! Use Crunch. This is gonna one-shot. Huh? He's a floofy boy. No. It's like, I'm gonna help. Oh, okay then, fair enough. Borks! All the little Borks. Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot of little dogs. Hey! Up here, quick! Way to go. For a second, I thought you were both goners. Oh, it's out of power again. Whoa, what's wrong? Maybe he used up all its power. What is this Pokemon anyway? It kind of looks like a Cyclizar, but I've never seen one quite like this before. And now it looks so different from a minute ago. You think it's okay? It's hard to say. You can't tell either? Well, all that aside, I'm seriously glad to have you back up here in one piece. You know, that battle down there was really something. You and this fella looked perfectly in sync, facing down the Houndoom. What? You didn't even tell it to do? I guess it's not like you're this Pokemon's trainer yet, right? She just like throws a ball at it. It's like, it's not yours, is it? Oh good, looks like it's perked up a little. Do you think this fella was the one making that mysterious cry we heard before? Oh man, oh man, oh man. The more I look at this Pokemon, the more mysterious it seems. If you do become a trainer, you gotta let me battle it again. Let's exchange numbers so we can get in touch if we somehow get separated again. Yes. And here, this'll let you teach your Pokemon a new move to help you battle stronger opponents. Swift! Swift used to be so overpowered. In like the original game, it would never miss. So if something like flew up high or dug a hole in the ground, you would just use Swift and it would still hit it. Star-shaped rays that shoot at opposing Pokemon and the attack never misses. Think before you use it, though. TMs can only be used once. We've both been through enough for a minute. I think we better take a breather. Let us go to the lighthouse. That'll be a good spot to relax. Okay. There it is. Burps. Okay. Fair. We can see the little burps. Is that Arven? I think that's Arven. There's a pig. It's a little piggy. It is Arven. Why, that little... What are you doing out here? I'm not talking to you two. You can shove off. Wait, I know you. Aren't you Arven? You're enrolled at the humanities track, right? And aren't you the son of that Pokemon research Professor Toro? Doesn't matter who my dad is. The real issue here is what in the world's this Pokemon is doing out here. And what is this with this form it's in? Saved you from a tight spot. See, we hear the strange cry and we try to investigate, but Carly fell off a cliff. That Pokemon saved her, but it seems like it's wore itself out in the process. It got kinda slumpy afterwards. But you should have seen it before. It looked totally different. It was unbelievably strong. Yeah, well, as it should be, but it can't fight while it's like this. The form a Rhydon takes in battle, that's its true form. By Rhydon? Is that this Pokemon's name? How'd you know it? I guess... You can't go in the lab, it's locked. I don't remember even seeing you around. But given the uniform, you go to the academy too. Do you? My Rhydon isn't the sort of Pokemon that any old trainer can hope to command. It's special. Special how? What sort of Pokemon is it? You think you're up to ordering my Rhydon around? Then how about I test your worthiness? Sure. Well, look at you, quite the little go-getter. I've been feeling all out of sorts. I'm gonna use this battle to blast these doldrums away. I'm gonna slap himself in the face, psyching himself up. You are challenged by Pokemon trainer Arvin. Oh god. A little squirrel. What's a squirrel gonna do? Nibble my bum? These memories of leaving a bad taste in my mouth. Let's go. Yeah. No. Right. Tail whip. Yeah. Have a look at this. His defenses have been lowered. Bite. Now, leafage does double damage. Haha. Oh no. I don't want to see that. My defenses. I'm faster. Yeah, level 7. I learned Bite. You defeated Arvin. Seems you know a thing or two about battling. Yeah, give me your dinner money. Haha. It's Squavity sizing you up. Squovertly. It's Squovertly sizing me up. Wow, Carly, that was awesome. I guess I wasn't even going to stand a chance using some Pokemon I'd only just caught. But if you really think you can take my Rhydon off my hands for me, you'll need this. It's the Pokeball that Boot's been kept in. My Rhydon's Pokeball. Oh, right. It's just a normal Pokeball. Fair. I don't know what I expected. So why'd you have it? Anyway, that thing's your problem now, not mine. Good luck. See ya. What? Oi! Can you know, I can't even read it. Fine, be that way, but you better actually show some words. What a weirdo. I don't quite understand why it needs to push like certain scenes on. Like, without me having to acknowledge I wanted to move forward. That Arvin guy definitely knows more than he's letting on. Next time he and I are battling, I'm gonna wring some answers out of him. But oh right, you gotta climb the lighthouse. Can't wait to show you the view of our school. There's a lot of talking, so my voice is going to probably get rough pretty quickly. We can go all the way over there right now. That's over by that top lake. The top lake all the way up there. That's where I found my second shiny spider in our first original playthrough. Wonder if we could get, like... Wonder if there's an add-on that we could use that will, like, be able to change which route we're on, and then it'll, like, come up and show us the Pokemon and what their shinies look like that we could have on screen. So it would show you guys what the shinies look like. I have my next deck on order. Yeah, what deck? What deck we doing? I feel like I might need a more competitive deck. So I might... I don't know. You had Sharpie though, right? Here's the thing. It's like, I don't mind building the same deck that other people have had. That doesn't really bother me, but... I'd like to build a deck where I actually like the Pokemon to start off with. I do like Sharpedo. I've never had Sharpedo in any of my teams previously though. You know what I mean? So it would be nice to be able to build and maybe go with like a Metagross. There's a cool Crocodile actually. Might build a Crocodile deck. There's a cool Crocodile X that just come out. Look, Carly, it's Messagoza. So every time I play through a Pokemon game, the thing I don't like to do is like constantly use the same Pokemon every time I play through the game. I know which ones I like, but I try to make sure that I always use different ones in like when I'm playing through, so it's just how it works out. We'll find out. And that huge building with a Pokeball on it, that's our school. It's gotta be so great having you in the same class, Carly. But all that schoolwork. Don't think of it as schoolwork. Think of it as tons of chances to learn about Pokemon battling. Isn't it awesome that you can see from up here? The Pokemon Center that you can see just down here in the corner is where we'll buy our Premier Balls from. And then that's where our adventure's really going to start. I wasn't reading any of that. And you know what awaits you over all the natural spaces? Tons of Pokemon. Consider this me officially telling you, welcome to Paldea. But anyway, like you can see, it's kind of a hike to get to school from here. There it is. Let's make it to Los Platos, and for the starters, that's right on the way. Vamos, come on. So I actually want to go get the Premier Balls first. It's got to be hard because we need to be able to buy 10 Pokeballs to get one. Unless in this game it was 1 for 1. They might have changed it to 1 for 1. Persimberry. Not that one, this one. Oh, it auto heals your Pokemon after battle as well, doesn't it? Okay, I guess. No. Yeah. My Sprigatito's full health again. So it automatically heals them after combat. Which means like potions and stuff like that, kind of obsolete. Hey, let's battle! Sure. There's a Psyduck over there. He looks derpy. Little kid, child. It's like... youngster. A tarantula. Battle. Bite. Might flinch. No. It's trying to slow me down. Oh, he did. He did slow me down. No. I don't think he's strong again. Oh, I'm weak to bug. My special attack fell too. Battle. I'm slower than him now. Oh my god. Okay, we're dead. A crit. That's it. Game over. Oh, you got Mega Floette? Good to have you home. I had a fire type Pokemon last time. I just killed that thing. I was like, normally the fire type Pokemon is the hard mode. Here you are. Nice long nap. The body and feel ready for your next adventure. Doesn't matter whether you're a person or a Pokemon. We all need to take time to rest. Okay, I'm gonna pretend that didn't happen. I'm gonna ignore that guy so we can go buy up. We lost some money now as well. It's not very nice, is it? It stole my money. I'm the one who steals your money, not the other way around. We find a shiny now. On our way back down. I'm going to be really sad. Alright, this is an item. I can't help the fact that he got a critical hit on me. When they're like hidden in the grass and stuff like that, that's the hardest times to see them really. Right? Right. He's like... He's our true rival. Oh. It's a little mouse. Oh. You probably cross the waterfall. All the water here. I don't think it's like two separate routes. Wuglet. It's a Magikarp. Magikarp. No. All right. Be kind of pointless exploring when we don't have the balls we want to use to catch anything yet. So, not doing ourselves any good favors here. A lot more Psyducks on the way up. Keep my eyes open. Feelings. Sunkern. This bit here should be an area that despawns the Pokemon. So you can just like step in, step out, step in, step out, and see if there's any shinies around. But we can actually buy some Premier Balls here. You can come here to take care of a lot of things related to your Pokemon, but I'll leave the explanations to the pros here. It's time! It's time for online. Here you have the Pokemon counter. You can buy things for Pokeballs and potions. Hello, we accept payment both in cash and in League points. So 1 LP is worth $1. And this is the technical machine, the TM for short. It's your ticket for making TMs, which you can use to teach moves to your Pokemon. You'll need to use LP to supply the machine with the materials for the Pokemon drop. LP comes in handy both at these machines and at stores. I've got a lot here. Have some? She's given us some crypto. There we go. Oh yeah, and some of those too. Materials from Nabona. The Union Circle, you can connect to the other trainers and find yourself some adventuring companions. Come visit us at the Pokemon Center anytime you need any help. Do you want to help us fight? Are you going to help us, like, look for shinies? If I see a shiny, is it then... Or are you going to steal the shinies off us? I'm going to be like, look, there's a shiny over there, and then you're just going to be like, yoink, stole! Get to the Pokemon Center. Sometimes you have to know this sort of stuff for quizzes and at school. But the mnemonics help out. Here's one. Are you ready? And then let's go. Goofy, sure, but it helps you remember you can send your lead Pokemon out with the R button. That way you can have the Pokemon that's walking with you go pick up items laying around and or go battle on its own for other stuff like that. Yes. Yes, we know the function. It saves you having to fight every wild Pokemon yourself, especially if you've like leveled yourself out of the area, you know what I mean? So, I'd like to buy. Is it 1-for-1 Pokeballs? It's 10-for-1 Pokeballs. Yes. There's really nothing to spend your money on in this game, so I can't remember if we buy 10, if we buy 20, do they give us 2? Or is it like only every 10? 10 plus you get 1. I don't really want to risk like finding out the hard way. Then we go back. We sell. We sell off all our Pokeballs. Then we go back. We buy. Why not just let us buy premium balls? If we go left and right, we can go up in 10s. Yeah. Okay, 7 balls. That's it. That's all we got. Any way of generating extra cash? Probably not. Form a group. connection gets interrupted, the friends to this union circle is automatically removed from the group. The trainer who formed the group loses their connection. The whole group will be disbanded. Try your best to play in an environment that's strong and steady connection. Gathering a group. Go online? I should be online. Link code is 0600. It's just here. It's just here. Is that it? I'm offline. Oh, it says offline mode. How do I go online? How do I even go online? In-game? Not in there. Oh, that's not gonna happen then. Okay, right. That saves that. It's not gonna happen. I'm not paying to play online. No. That's not gonna happen. Sorry. I was unaware. Shiny Igglybuff. Imagine we just pick up the shiny like immediately. Igglybuffs have different colour eyes. So the fact that I did find a shiny Igglybuff before, it's actually kind of crazy. Because I saw it from like a mile away. Yeah. So wait for the Pokemon to respawn. See a shiny? Don't see a shiny. What's a Fido look like? A Ralts! Right. Here we go. Looking for a shiny Paldean Wooper. Grab some items. As you pick to join, you do group, you can press to go online. And apparently supposed to pay to play online, so I don't think we're going to be doing that. Right. We gotta get revenge on this kid, right? I will have my revenge. He has more money than he used to have now, though, so when I beat him, I'll get more money, right? That's what happens. Tail Whip. Start with this. Starts by slowing me down, though. I was going to let him hit me one more time, and then I was going to heal up. But then he scored a crit, so I just died, right? Actually, I could probably win if he doesn't crit again. It's £18 for the year for Nintendo. I might look into it then. It's £18 for the year. If I can set it up as like just one payment. I usually go like, if I've got to waste my time trying to work out how to cancel it. Or if I can choose to have it like not auto-renew, that's kind of really where I want to be with it. I don't want it to auto-renew because I'll just forget about it. Okay, we have Premier Balls. Let's go look for our first shiny. What do you reckon? If you send your Pokemon out with R, and it doesn't attack the wild Pokemon, it's normally a shiny, but I guess I just wasn't strong enough to beat it. Oh shit. It won. It won the fight. 20 HP, 60 HP. I thought we heal up after combat. Automatically. Oh, nice, it flinched. I can either bite, right? Bite has a chance of flinching. If I attack it twice, bite is gonna kill it. But if I tail whip and then bite, it's gonna be dead as well, right? So oh, we get these, the Pokemon drop items so you can sell the items for money as well, that's right. I remember. We have to use the Sprigatito till we find our first shiny. Unless we don't use the Sprigatito at all. Figure off, mate. I'll try to throw my Pokeball up there and then get up on top of there. But it didn't throw it up. Gimme, Ghoul. I don't think we battle this, do we? It just gives us money? Oh, I guess I can't collect it. Swift. I'd be surprised if we find like a shiny Scatterbug since they're so small. They're hard to see in the grass until you're like right on top of them. And it's not like Legends Arceus where the string shot sounds like a wet fart. fair dues. It's not like on Legends Arceus where like you hear the shiny noise. You hear the tree. Flamago. Pormies are pink. Fletchlingers are just slightly different colour. Lechonks are pink. Hoppits are green. Don't know about the scatterbugs. Taruntulas are red. I think the Azumarils are just a very light colour blue. Shit. Let's just run away, I think. Retreat, please. Nice. Thank you. Give me a wool coin. Imagine we see a shiny Magikarp right here. Like, why? Paldean Wooper. Don't know. There's a shiny... Why did I say shiny? There's a turtle. There's a turtle down there. Right. We'll have to do our shiny method to find a shiny, the first one. Realistically, that's the best choice. I just want to get to a place where there's like a better like choice of Pokemon to go for. Rather than just like a Fido. Do we want Fido as our starter? Oh, it's a Magikarp that just randomly appeared. Oh, let me just see. Drowsy. Who like that? My face! Oh, come on. Don't be like that. I think we have to get, like, any Pokemon we can. Just so that we can actually, like, work on leveling something. Right. First shiny we encounter becomes our... There's just too much grass for you to see them properly here. Not there, not there. Let's go back into town, despawn, step back out. Ralts? I mean, I wouldn't mind a Ralts. It's a Magikarp. I mean, imagine. Imagine the Magikarp is your starter shiny. You're going to be in for a hard time. That's for sure. So Ralts again. I thought that was an Igglybuff. It's a spider. There's a turtle. Turtle down here. At least the people along the way don't like force you to fight them anymore. I remember my younger siblings used to ask me to help them with like the gym battles sometimes. And I'd be like, okay, let's have a look. And they'd be like seriously underleveled for where they are in the game. And I was like, what have you been doing? They're like refusing to do any of the trainer battles along the way. And if they could skip them, they would just run in a way that would make it so that they didn't have to engage in the fights. It's like, you just gotta go back and fight all the people you've ignored up until this point, and you should be fine doing the battles. It's like, you know what I mean? Just do the fights, and you're sorted. It's pretty straightforward, right? Pretty simple. It's a very easy solution for him, but he was like seriously underpowered though. I think there's a better starting area. Is there a better reset point anywhere near us? I don't think there is. Realistically, because I keep going out and like actually having a proper look at all the Pokemon, we don't really need to do that. All we really need to do is just like stand still, spin around. It's kind of hard to really see. Like Igglybuffs aren't going to be easy to spot. A Lechonk would be easy. The colour difference is massive. And then a Hobbit's going to be easy. I don't know what a Fido. I don't know if Fido is like, looks like it's an evolved version. When it's shiny or not. Azimarils are supposed to be a lighter shade of blue. That could be probably difficult to spot. These Igglybuffs. Look at this tiny, tiny, tiny Igglybuff. Really small one. Igglybuffs kind of only have different colour eyes. They have like green eyes instead of red ones. So they are a slightly lighter colour though, in general. So it's not like impossible to tell from a distance. It's just very much harder to notice. Scatterbug in the grass over there. Fido, Ralts, Magikarp. Obviously we all know that Psyduck is blue when he's shiny, so we'll do that. Hmm. Let's go. Right. Right. Did last time I just kept fighting everything. So like I was leveling up my Pokemon at the same time, but let's check out. Oh. Slippery. Hmm. It'll take a while, but you don't have to engage in any of them. So I feel like the Paldean Wooper's like a redder colour maybe. Looking. I wouldn't mind one of these. To be honest with you. I mean, Talonflame's usually always on my team, so I wouldn't mind one of those, but I prefer that we don't have to use that we don't use Talonflame again. You know, it's definitely a cooler Pokemon than. Is it a cooler Pokemon than the starter, the Fire Starter? I kind of think so. I do like crocodiles, don't get me wrong. So lots of birds. Unless there's like a better, like I said, I don't really know. Is there a better group of Pokemon somewhere around here? I feel like this area doesn't really give you a lot to choose from in general. Right. What is your favorite shiny, guys? If you have one. Didn't mean to bump into this route. Nice, got away. Yeah, I don't want to explore. I want to go back to where we were and just like run around a bit further out into the wilderness too. So I'm gonna go around a bit more. Let's see the areas we can get to from here. Not sure if we can get all the way up on top of there yet. Might be able to throw our Pokeball up and hit a wild Pokemon and get into combat. Though we might be able to run away from combat. And that'll have us then up on... It'll move us up to where the Pokemon is. That lets us get to higher pieces of the terrain and break through to areas we're not supposed to be in early. That's what I did when I first played through anyway. That's how I got out of going to school. Don't feel the need to go too heavy on that. I'm fine going to the, just getting past the school bit so we can just progress as normal, but for now, gonna just explore around a bit. Ghastly? Ghastly might be a good shiny starter. He'll be blue if he's shiny. He'll have blue smoke on him. Happini. That's looking good. Dire hits. Faint writing is carved into the shrine. Herein lies sealed a ruinous tablet. Okay. A netball. Chestoberry. That's a wild Pokemon at least. Oh, Scatterbug. Fine. I mean, it can just kill me, right? Best not run away from it. Not been risking it. Well, Charizard. Charizard is black. The Charmander. Charmander's kind of yellow. But yeah, I getcha. Charmander, like, they definitely knew that people would think, like, you know, Charizard is... Because obviously they came up with shinies, like, after the first game, right? So they didn't really have in mind what colour the shinies were going to be for the first game. But when they introduced shinies in the second game, because you get, like, Red Gyarados from the actual main game, from the world map. And that's their way of showing you that shinies are a thing in the game. But obviously they went back and decided on what colours they should make the other ones. And knowing that Charizard is pretty popular, they were like, he definitely looks cooler in black. I think everyone agrees. I don't think anyone disagrees with that choice. Right. Oh. So if I could get it to put me up on top. So I'd have to run all the way around. Okay, Psyduck. Sorry. Sorry, dude. Right. I think the fletchlings are, or the fletchlings are just slightly more yellow than orange. Only slightly though, so it's going to take a little bit of an inspection sometimes to see if there's actually a shiny in them. I feel like we did come to this corner though, didn't we? Don't see it. No, don't do that. Game. You scrambled me out of the water onto the ledge that only leads back into the water. Hey, Psyduck. Help me, Psyduck. Help me. It's confused. Send me back to the sea. Send me back to the Pokemon Center. Okay. I finally realised that it couldn't place me somewhere where I don't fall back in the water. The Black Charizard. The Black Charizard is the shiny one, yes. You got like Charizard X and Charizard Y when they did those. Are they Mega Evolutions? I don't know if they're like Mega Evolutions or something. They're from a different game, right? But you get the Charizard. Which one? Charizard Y? Is it Charizard X, the one that's black? But yeah, it's based. Your normal Charizard will be black. I don't know what the shiny version of that one's supposed to look like. Maybe it goes orange again. So it starts off orange. This one in shadow, is this one actually a different colour? Guess it's in shadow. I mean, like, they got different colour eyes if they're shiny. Why is orange? Either way, one of them's orange, one of them isn't. It was definitely a different colour. It's slightly different colour, but I think it's because it was in the shadow. All the other ones were in the light. Where are we going? The Gimme Ghoul's gonna let me... Finding all these Gimme Ghoul coins is gonna let us sell them and get some money. How long do you think it'll be until we get a shiny? We can get Strudel up here. Or Squavit. We can get Bonsley. Surskit. There's a lot of Pokemon available in the start area. There's still just... Oh, Bonsui as well. It's a cute Bonsley. I don't know. I don't think it's shiny. See, it's like in the shade. It looks like it's got like blue hair on top, but I don't think that's what makes it look like a shiny. So just lost all our health from our Pokemon by getting it beaten up by a wild Pokemon that's strong against it. Is the grass? Oh, Pichu! Oh, the Pachirisu. There's got all the mice. This whole area is infested with rodents. Swift. Metal Claw, okay. Not terrible. Squavit. Strudel. I think Tarantula or Lechonk is probably going to be the easiest one to spot. Well, like I said, we got Hobbit. Hobbit will be green, so it's pretty different to being pink, right? So. Right. Doesn't look shiny. I got the chunks are like investigating, the tails are like out straight. And their ears are out as well. And then when they stop, when they get to where they want to be, like their ears tuck back in. And their tails curl up. What's that? Sword? There's a sword over there. Stuck in the ground. Don't have a favourite shiny Pokemon, but your favourite Pokemon is Xerneas. Make sure you're up to date on the stream, Sarah. By touching the refresh. You might be a little behind. I think we're not allowed to go up to where that sword is. Just yet, but there might be a way I can manage to get us up there. There's dealings. You just responded to me, so I think you're probably pretty up to date. Accidentally ran into this thing. Oof, it was getting like really, really hot in here. Actually sweating a lot. But it's randomly just got really, really chilly. So, very, very pleasant. Right. It'd be so much easier if you had the sound prompt to tell you there was a shiny. Like I said, Legends Arceus does a sound, like you get the little ching, and the sound prompt it goes ching or prang or whatever the sound is, something similar to that. But they haven't done it. They haven't got it like that in this one. You can keep going out though. Taurus. Do I want to bypass going to school? Let's just go hunt for better shinies. I'm like happy going anywhere. I think Happiny is kind of grey colour when it's shiny. Swift? Over there. That ledge there is where we can jump over if we're doing... You've been lurking and playing House Flipper too? Yeah, no worries. No worries. Riolu. That's not what I wanted. And I hit that Riolu over there. I have to hope that we can escape from it though. You ran away. I despawn Pokemon over there. Hopefully spawn one back behind this rock again. Oh, Dunsparce. From this direction. Dunsparce, not that way, no! Toxel, Toxel, come over here. Toxel, buddy. Let's go. Hey, how you doing? Right, so this is how you bypass having to go to school. Jumping over this ridge. What you got to do is lock onto a Pokemon in the wild. If it gets close enough, then just throw your Pokeball at it, and when you enter combat, you'll go over. Oh wait, there we go. And we just need to run from combat if we can make it. Couldn't get away, no! 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 It's not able to move. Ah, we got away! Haha! There we go, right! We have bypassed school. Let's go. Just looking for. We're doing a shiny run. No! I didn't. No! Run away! Run away! No! I guess. Guess that's what we get. That's what we get for trying to skip school, I guess. We're trying to just do shiny start. Trying to do a shiny start. I'm not sure you can get shiny starters in this game, so we're all the way back here. Trying to not level up. Trying to not level up the Sprigatito too much because kind of from that angle it kind of looks like a lighter colour. I'm not sure if Azumaril's actually like a different colour, if it's still just kind of just a blue colour. But we would love to get a shiny so we can just swap it out and do a shiny only run. I'm not sure how viable that is really in the game. There are easy ways of hunting shinies, but I don't know what we would even want as our starter shiny. I feel like we should get something in this area. But it's like, it's not going to be easy. It's not like they show up super regular. And the Pokemon around here, they're not very good. They're not very good Pokemon. I'd rather a better one, right? Checking that the little Clefairies, if the Igglybuffs have got blue eyes or not. Don't really want to spend all day looking for shinies. I could play these games for like 300 hours, but I like really lose interest in shiny hunting pretty quickly. I don't really like to dedicate my time to just trying to find shinies because it just takes forever. It takes forever. It's like a real big time investment. And I feel like we're not really doing much if that's what we're, you know, gonna spend our time trying to do, but I've always wanted to do a shiny only run though. You can win the game with just one Pokemon though, so I guess if we find a shiny we might not have to find another shiny just to win the game at least. So it might be worth throwing the time in. Right. I'd like to sell. It's so warm. Right. Got 3 rare candies and a bunch of XP stuff. Got 21 Gimme Ghoul coins. Kind of giving ourselves a bit of a restriction in saying that we only really want to use Premier Balls. Because I like the Premier Balls, so it's kind of like one of those things where you got to keep buying. Alright, we'll find it. We'll experiment. Do we get 2 if we buy 20? Or do we only get 1? Oh, we do. It's for every 10 that we buy then, okay. Sell. So I have like 50 Pokeballs to sell. I guess it's enough money to buy another 1. We got a Great Ball and 2 Nest Balls. Buy. Are they cheaper all of a sudden? Pure cash. I don't have that much cash. I guess it's like giving me the LP. We got like 10 premiables now, roughly. And it just like travel around everywhere. Get over this ledge. We can travel off anything. If we find a shiny Pokemon, like no matter what it is, wherever we find it, then we'll class that as our starter. Then we'll come back and just play the game with whatever the first shiny Pokemon is. And then we'll maybe do a little bit like every now and then to try to see if we can find another one. But I'll be honest with you, last time I played like the Scarlet, we ended up with like 26 shinies by the end of the game anyway, without really doing a lot of going out of our way to find them, you know. We got no way of swimming, so that area there isn't really explorable. hard to tell if the whoopers when they're in the water are like the right colour or not. So I'm not sure what colour the shiny version is. This doesn't help, does it? Oh, so fucking hot. Nice. Couldn't get away. Got away, nice. Alright. We're out of school. Just gotta make sure that any wild Pokemon that want to attack us don't attack us. Salazzle? Hatterene, okay. Slugoo. Ogumi. Cypher. Fampi. Cypher. Tadbulb. Oh man, Tadbulb as a starter would be great. Rare Bone. Riolu. Riolu as a starter? What do you reckon? These things are all like level 20 odd, so we wouldn't really get much opportunity to catch them if we wanted to. Especially with the Premier Ball. Premier Ball's not... It's Holucha. Oh no, LeChonk, you pushed me off the cliff. No. No, no. Right. Marrow. Barouche. Starly. Okay. Come, Flittle. I remember what the little horse is called. The donkey. The Mudsdale is the big one. Rockruff is blue. Skiddo. Guess we could scan it. Oh, we don't know what it's called. Swanna. Swablu, sorry. Swablu. Please run away. Couldn't get away. No! Leech seed. Doesn't affect me on grass type. We're fine. We got away. Nice. Nice! This little donkey thing I found out shiny in a previous game. Flittle. Ultra Ball. It's not terrible. Pull me Polmot. Chansey. Female combis. Little Petalil. Florette. Oh, Flabebe. Flabebe is the small one, right? Basculin. Dunsparce. Maybe, I'm not sure if Chansey has a chance of having a lucky egg on it. That'd be cute. That could be good. I have to check out if a lucky egg's still a thing on Chansey's. Hatween. These ones give you resources, don't they? What did the actual shiny Pokemon do? What have I been up to lately? Just work. Mainly just work. Not a lot else, to be honest. Ice Fang. Imagine how first shiny would be like. Something like Pachirisu. Something that doesn't evolve. That'd be crazy bad. Look how far away you can be from it and it's still there. Looks dope. Can anyone look up like what they like? What's the shiny, like the really like explodey shiny ones are for? This is a Wattrel. Wattrel here. Magikarp. Shit, it fell in water. What Pokemon might get? Actually, it doesn't. Oh, good. How long we've been going? 3 hours? Kind of tired. Must be said. It's kind of cool that we can see a little doggo. Hey there, little doggo. What are you doing? He's just walking around. Psyduck, Fambees. I'm not sure we can get up there. Oh. Ooh, Fluffy. It's hard to say. I don't think there's one that's a different colour there. See, there's a red one there now. I don't think they... So watch, give me a sec. Should look up some of the shinies. Pokemon Scarlet, Violet, shiny list. Just images. Is there anything that's got like everything? So I can look at it, just refer to it all in one go. Zoom in on this. Right, okay. What are we looking at? A Floret, a Flip Baby. Maybe. Oh, they pictures from Pokemon Home though. Don't know if that's actually giving us what we want. Get out. Should we just search specific ones? Shiny Flabébé. No, that's not what I said. Shiny Pokemon Flabébé. I keep thinking that I'm saying for baby. That's kind of stupid. Why do we even use AI? Right. The Pichu is hard to tell the difference. In 2 seconds while I just... Anybody else have an idea where we would look them up? Your internet crashed for some reason? Crazy. Right, we're trying to look up a reference for shiny Pokemon. I just want to be able to see like all of them in one place, so I don't have to like keep looking up each individual one, right? So let's go back. All right. Can't see it. I'm not seeing anything showing me. I don't know where I'd look to just have them all. I think Flabébé, when it's shiny, is like a specific colour. So you'll get red, yellow, pink, orange. I think there's a white one. I don't know if there's a black one, but it's like there'll be a specific colour that it is, no matter what. Like all of the colours become that colour. The problem is it can come in multiple different colours, so it's hard to really tell. Right, anyway, I'll sort that out. I'll sort that out in my spare time. So let's just continue. Mosquito. So we found a shiny Toxel in Sword and Shield. This purple one is pink when it's shiny with his 2 Toxels. A Pokédoll. Grumpig. Houndoom. Right. There's a big glowy shiny Pokemon over there. Red type. That's a Cypher. He's a big Cypher too. Knuckle. Mareep. There's a sheep Pokemon. Where are we going then? Starlies are brown when they're shiny. a Pokeball. I wonder if we will find a shiny... Oh, shit. I don't think these should be too high level compared to some of the others we've encountered. So we get away from that one relatively easy. Smolives hanging out with a sunken. From a distance they kind of look like they're fairly similar. Like fairly similar in shape from a distance. You get closer and it's like, you can tell that they're different colours though. Protect. Where are we looking? Okay. Agility. That's you didn't mean to run straight into that thing, but hey. Chatot. Do it. Smoliv. This glowy one. It's a Diglett. Oh, it's a Terror. I see. I see the terrestrialized ones. Reduce its HP, break through its transformation first. Then you try to catch it. I'll be honest with you, it's too high level. I think that's it. I think we're done. Right. We're all over back here by the school. I think we're going to call it for today. Kind of sleepy. Also want a cold shower. So, thanks for joining us, everyone. I hope you had a good time. Well, I don't know. Let me know. Let me know. Do you want us to do shiny only? Like, I get, like, having to wait around for shinies to appear. I just, like, want to get on with it. You know what I mean? So, either way, just let us know. If you guys say that you want to see... of course, Pokevolt says do it. That's all they want, is us to torture ourselves. I have to find shinies though. It's like the worst part of doing Shiny Connect. It's connect to the internet. It's online mode. Right, yeah. Only save there. Alright guys, we'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye!